We'll see.
Right now, this is how Betty Goldhammer stays active at physical therapy, but she's itching to get back to the golf course.
I haven't tried my golf clubs yet, but Florida's coming, so. But otherwise, I can do anything.
Almost hard to believe she had a hip replacement 6 weeks ago.
It might help my game, I don't know. Probably not.
It may not help her game, but it certainly helped relieve her pain.
As long as I sat still, I was fine. The minute I got up to walk, of course, it was probably about 8. I mean, I'm sure it could have been worse, but it was pretty bad. And then because you're favoring your hip, you know, it would affect my knee. So my knee was almost more sore than my hips.
Betty lives in Big Rapids and was able to get an anterior hip replacement at Munson Healthcare Cadillac Hospital.
It was originally started in the 80s, but then in the last several years, there was advancement in a procedure with the introduction of a special table that helps us position the patient on a table.
Dr. Alexander Tosic performs the surgery from the front of the hip instead of the traditional approach from the side, making it much easier on the patient because the hip muscles stay intact.
The main advantage is earlier recovery, preserving the muscle strength, earlier mobility, earlier walking without any support, less pain also.
Betty certainly proved that when she showed up for her checkup 2 weeks after surgery.
She came in with the cane and I told her, okay, let's now try to walk down the hallway without the cane. And she was just, she picked up her cane and she was walking without it. And she just did it without any difficulty.
Cane up.
I had my cane. Of course, she made me take it. And I walked in, you know, holding it like this. And he said, I got to film this, you know, do it again, you know. So I said, do you want me to dance too?
Dancing, walking, steps, Betty can do it all. Her only regret, waiting as long as she did.
I think my first appointment might have been in July, late June, July. And I put it off till September because we had a cottage and I have a lot of kids, grandkids that like to come to the lake. Well, it was so sore you didn't do very much, you know. And so by the time September got here and it went so well, I thought, why didn't we do this sooner? Could have done it in July and enjoyed the rest of the summer.
The good news, Betty, Florida is around the corner. For MedWatch, I'm Michelle Dunaway.